All right, Boskoe100.
Can we back again?
We back again.
Another one.
And another one. That's what it is, man. So, what's been going on with Boskoe since our last interview?
Oh my God, bro. I done caught a couple cases. I've been fighting cases, still being a father, still staying relevant, still staying out the way, just balancing life. Basically just balancing. You know what I mean?
Man, I hope them cases work out for you. I don't want to see you gone for too long, man.
I don't think I'm gonna be gone for none.
Okay.
It worked out. Like, you know what I mean? It's. I don't see it. It don't seem too bad. Like it ain't. You know.
Well, hopefully everything works out for you.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Well, I'm gonna start with some of the news coming out of LA, man. It is being reported that 50 to 75 people, I guess mostly rolling 60s, are cooperating against Big U.
I heard that. That shit sounds devastating. That's some devastating ass news because, like, that just lets you know, like, further and furtherance of the movement being pushed right now that the streets is dead, like the streets is done with, and the furtherance of that, that's like another fact in that movement. Like, that shit is like, bro.
75 people seems like
That's a lot of people.
an extreme amount. Like, I can't even imagine, like, what would make 75 people cooperate.
Because 75 people was bullshit theyself, but to get theyself from under bullshit, they'd rather try to snitch and tell on his bullshit.
Man, I've never heard anything like that before. I've never heard of that many people.
That's a lot of people.
Cooperating. and you know, but the thing is, like, are all those people really gonna take the stand? Like, how serious are the charges that they got against those 75 people that's gonna make them to where, like, they have to cooperate? Probably not a lot, bro.
Yeah, but it just sounds good though for the media and the news, and looks good on there. It sounds good. It sounds great. We have 70. Like, it sounds like, oh shit, Big U has no choice. He's, you know what I mean? It sounds great and it looks great on their record. So, yeah, it sounds good.
I mean, I guess if you can get a bunch of people to come up and just talk, I mean, I guess that could be persuasive.
I just want to know who the people are. Like, who are these people? 75 people is a lot of people. So, and they're a big hood. So it got to be a lot of, like, supposed real, like, you know what I mean? That's a lot of people. So I'm just curious as to who these 75 people. It's curious, just, you know, out of curiosity.
Well, I'm sure it will come out. I mean, I guess from what I'm hearing, him and Wack are kind of talking or gonna talk, or he's reaching out to Wack because he wants Wack to expose these guys. But
all of a sudden, he don't want to expose.
Is that what happened?
I'm saying, I don't hear Wack exposing nothing. He the exposers. Him and 600, the exposers. I don't hear no exposing. You heard any exposing?
Not yet.
I ain't heard no exposing. They the exposers. They supposed to be all over. Why they not all over at this time?
Maybe they don't have the paperwork yet. You know?
Why he ain't got the paperwork? He got, like, Big U he was representing himself. That's how he know everybody who's snitching. He got all the paperwork. Wack and 600 the exposers, they the exposers. And then now they got Eddie Boy, like, you know what I mean? Why they not exposing? Unless they working too.
Well, I think Big U is supposed to make a video or is supposed to be talking about that they're nowhere in his paperwork.
Why they not exposing? This is just because it's Big U, you choosing not to expose? Like, now y'all being biased? Now, y'all the exposers, so y'all supposed to be exposing all the bullshit y'all come across, just like y'all been exposing the rest of the shit that nobody cared about. So now that this is on the table, why y'all not exposing? Expose. Who's snitching? Like, who else snitching? Who the 75 people? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of content.
Imagine if 75 names.
Let's go through the content.
The internet.
Let us get the internet. Let us get the content. Let us get the content and let's expose. Like, I'm just saying, that's some good content. Like, you know what I mean? We would have went viral with that shit. But I'm saying that's crip business, so I don't want to, like, I don't want to get involved, but like I'm just saying, like for Whack 100, he been getting involved. 600 been getting involved. So why y'all not exposing this? That's a lot of content. 75. That's a whole lot of content. That's a lot of content. Imagine if you run a video on each exposing. That's a whole lot of content. That's bracken. Oh God. You thinking about it?
I'm like, man, I mean, I just can't imagine like the list of people. I mean, I think he did say that all of the dudes that have bailed out, that those guys have cooperated. They're on his case. That's still crazy, man. 75 people, like, to give some sort of statement against you, like, it seems like Big U might have been like hated.
It seems like Big U might be the scapegoat. I feel like he the scapegoat. I feel like it's a lot of shit been going on with that area, with that particular area for a long time. And so they targeting the area. And now that shit hitting the fan, shit rolling downhill, you know what I mean? Now they gonna start with Big U and let all the shit roll.
Yeah. Well, man, you know, it's gonna be a big case. Big U got a lot going on with that case. It sounds like it's gonna be a really complicated case. And I mean, I think we kind of touched on this before, but I really hope that at some point he gets a lawyer. He's gonna need a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, representing yourself in RICO.
I mean, like, you know, this was the beginning, so he started off representing himself. And, you know, he got all the facts for himself. There's no facts hidden. They had to, you know, he had to see everything they saw. So now that he knows what he knows for himself, yeah.
Well, you know, one of the things that kind of came up, man, that I thought would be interesting to get your take on is they were saying that Mozzie got ran out of Inglewood. And I guess this was for hanging out.
I don't think he didn't really get run out of Inglewood. He just got little. Shit wasn't looking bull and he got little. Right, that's it. Blood got little. He didn't really get ran out, but Blood just seen shit wasn't bull and he got little.
Okay, I mean, was this over what they say, like he was hanging with the wrong people and hanging with the ops or something?
I mean, yeah, kinda. It was like, I mean, you know, I wasn't there, but I know about it. But I wasn't there, so I ain't gonna act like I had first-hand knowledge, but I do have second, third-hand knowledge. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't there, but I know about the situation. He didn't get ran out of Inglewood, but just some issues had came up and some politics got discussed. And, you know what I mean, at the moment, when all else fails, retreat.
Well, this was this from like 6 years ago or from a long time ago?
Yeah, this was
a long time ago, so this is just barely now coming out.
It been came out, it's just resurfacing. It's not, it been out though.
Has he been back to
Really, Jalise brought it up. I ain't gonna lie, Jalise brought it back up. Shout out to Jalise, though, that's my baby. But yeah, she brought it back up. It came out, that's some old shit. But you know how she be, I don't know if you familiar with Jalise from No Jumper, but she like real heavy into the SAC politics and anything concerning SAC, and that was like an old situation, but her, whatever issues she got going on with Mozzie and her hood in Sacramento, like, it just so happened to resurface, like, you know what I mean?
Man, I mean, Mozzie seemed like he's loved. Like, I don't really hear too many people say bad things about Mozzie. You know, he's like one of the few rappers that managed to avoid the slander.
I mean, I don't know, like I said, like, I don't know what personal issues she has with him because they're from the same hood. She from, you know what I mean? She from Sac. So whatever they got going on in their region, that's their thing. But she chose to highlight this incident that happened in Inglewood to, you know, it's artillery, like, so, you know.
Since this happened, has Mozzie been back to Inglewood, and is he welcome back to Inglewood?
I don't think he was ever unwelcome. It just was a situation, and you know, he had to get up out of there. Shit wasn't right. He probably had to get up out of there.
What are some things that can get you ran out of Inglewood?
Taking pictures with that's this and the homies. That's like you. That's like y'all don't get along with my Inglewood, but I get in here and take pictures with y'all right now, and y'all dissing Inglewood. Y'all dissing my homies, but I'm in the picture with y'all. Like that's shit like that'll get you ran out of Inglewood.
Yeah, that'll get you ran out of any hood for sure.
Right? Like, you know what I mean? That's like me. Like I fuck with Camp Capone, right? That's like me going on No Jumper, and I do a video with a bunch of No Jumper, and they like Camp Capone, ooh, and I'm just goofy as hell. Like you feel me? Like goofy as hell. Like so, you know what I mean? When all else fails, retreat. But that's it.
Man, you know, this was some really unexpected news or pictures that I seen. I was really kind of like, when I seen it, like, I was like, didn't expect it, man. It was Ice Cube's bus being blown up.
That was crazy. What the fuck Ice Cube do? Like,
that's what I was thinking.
Like, what Ice Cube do?
Fuck,
like,
who's mad at Ice Cube?
Like, who the fuck mad at Ice Cube, bro? Like, all he do is perform the classics. Like, why you mad at Cube? Like, that was crazy. Somebody don't want the new Friday to come out. That's what that is. Man.
Is that what it is? No, they don't want the new Friday.
They don't want the new Friday to come out. Yeah.
Man, I mean, Ice Cube pretty much is like the OG that, you know, nobody really got nothing bad to say about. You know, he done been through his battles and his wars.
LA. You know, he got to go through shit. You got to go through something to get to something. But at the same time, like, Cube is a legend, the OG for real. Like, I can't see no reason why anybody would want to blow up Cube bus other than somebody not wanting the new Friday to come up.
Yeah, I would have a problem saying anything bad about Ice Cube unless it was like, okay, I don't like that new song or something like that. But Ice Cube's the OG, man. You know.
They don't want Friday to come out.
They don't want Friday to come out, man.
You think it's random though?
No, I think they don't want Friday to come out. I think it's a targeted hit and assassination on the brand of Friday because somebody don't want that shit to come out. Otherwise, why it ain't come out yet?
Chris Tucker sent them?
No, I heard Chris Tucker was on board. I heard he was on board for the new movie. That's what I heard. I heard everybody that's left, you know, shout out to everybody that didn't make it and everybody that's gone. But I heard Chris Tucker was supposedly on board for the, you know.
The new Friday is going to be crazy, man. If you
It
got
would
Chris
be.
Tucker, Mike Epps, Ice Cube, it sucks that the dad's not here. That would have been even better. But I mean, just having those three would be
I think
crazy.
it could still be a good movie though. Like,
Yeah.
and like if it's well written, we could write in Pop's death. Like, you know what I mean? Regina King could come, but like everybody, all the surviving cast members could come back.
You know, Debo either, bro.
Yeah,
That sucks too, man.
Yeah, but
You know,
I think like Lil Baby, what's the Hispanics that came in next Friday?
oh yeah, bring them back.
Little Baby Joker,
Baby
Little
Joker,
Joker. Yeah, like Little
Yeah.
Joker. Like, so like I think they could come back. Like, I think if it's well written, it could be done. Like,
Yeah, I mean, Ice Cube. I mean, he's when it comes to these types of things, like he's, you know, phenomenal when it comes to writing these Friday hood
But
classic
honestly,
movies.
honestly, I feel he kind of Dr. Dre-ish about it. Like, you know how Dr. Dre was always coming, like, you know how, like, what was it? What was always supposed to be coming? The album that we,
Detox.
Detox. It was like he kind of detox-ish about Friday. I feel like it's a little bit of that too, like, cause you know he can't fail the franchise. Like, it's like a big job. Like, cause all the other ones, but I didn't really like. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really like Next Friday. It was cool, but it wasn't like It's like Friday and Friday after next was like absolutely hilarious. Next Friday was cool. It was good. It was great, but I kind of felt like the first one and the third one kind of like overshadowed it a bit.
Okay, that's a fair take. I mean, I like I mean, I like them all.
I liked them
I
all. I just feel like the second one could have been kind of better. I kind of like it was cool though. It was like I'm not like taking away from it. It wasn't like terrible, but it just could have been like a little better.
I'm sure he's gonna bring the heat this time for sure.
Yeah, if we get it though. If we get it. If tomorrow comes.
Well, they say they're working on it, right? They were supposed to be writing the script, I believe.
I've been hearing that for years though.
Well, I think they had the problem with they didn't the money with New Line
That's
wouldn't
what I'm
release
saying.
it.
Like whatever happened, we've been waiting for years. Like, that's the thing. We've been hearing Chris Tucker was supposed to come back. We've been hearing a lot of things for a lot of years.
Well, 8 people have been charged in a robbery ring, and they all got ties to the '60s, the '50s, the '30s.
The smash and grabs.
They were called the Rich Rollin' Robbery Crew, and they're accused of 92 burglaries. Started in 2022 all over L.A., West L.A., Hollywood, like all over the richer areas.
That been going on though. That shit been going on for years. I mean, I don't know about this certain group of men, but that shit been going on for years. Like burglaries and like that shit been a thing. It's like it's never not been a thing. It's always been a thing.
The flocking has been crazy. I remember YG made the song Flockers.
But I remember I hit my first flocking like at like 14. And it was on accident. It was an accident.
On accident? Okay.
On accident.
How'd that happen?
We used to like at the time I was like 14, we like in 9th grade, probably 10th grade summer, like going into 10th grade summer. And we used to look for bandos just to fuck little bitches in. Like we used to be with girls and we would go look for a bando to go fuck bitches in. You know, we couldn't go to my house, we couldn't go to their house, so we go find a bando. So we end up finding a bando one day by accident. We go up in there, but when we go up in there, it was abandoned, but it wasn't abandoned. I guess somebody was moving in. They was moving in, and so there was some shit up in there. So we ended up finding a gang of shit. Like we like, oh shit. So we got a gang, and we the bitches. We ended up the bitches. The bitches, we got all the shit that we got. So that was the beginning of the flocking for me and my little childhood and my little like era of when that shit was, you know, being a kid and doing that shit. That was the beginning right there, but it happened on accident.
Well, with this situation, I guess these guys got caught when somebody told when 3 people got caught robbing a house. And that's how they got onto him.
Somebody always tells. Somebody told on me too. That's why I stopped. I got told on.
Well, I guess they can jam your Wi-Fi cameras and your Wi-Fi alarm with like a Wi-Fi jammer. Like I didn't even know that this was a thing and that they were using this to jam the cameras to get into houses. Have you ever heard about that?
I mean, it's 2025. I heard about a lot of shit. I didn't know if it was real. Like I hear shit, you know, you hear shit.
But what was crazy about that though, right, is they telling you this, but then the video, they have videos of them like running out of the house. So I'm like thinking like, wait a minute, well then, how good did these Wi-Fi jamming, you know what I'm saying, machines really work if you're showing me video of them running out of the house?
Cause the higher tech the police get, the higher tech the criminals get. So then the police got to get higher tech. So, you know, nothing is like guaranteed. It's like, that's why I just choose to not be a criminal. And like, I feel like that's the best I should just not be a criminal, and then you don't have to worry about anything. Like, you know what I mean? None of that is a worry when you're not a criminal. Like, I don't steal, I don't rob, I don't flock, I don't go into other people's home, I don't put my hands on people. I keep my hands to, like, it's just, you don't have to worry about certain shit when you just don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be, technical about the shit, it for sure is not gonna pay when you count your time in jail. You're much better off working a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come off on top working a 9 to 5 than you are being a criminal when you factor in the amount of time you're gonna spend in jail.
I have thoroughly weighed my life and my options in life, and the conclusion that I've come to: don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, now, I know you've been to jail a few times. Shared some stories from prison and everything. One thing going on right now that I see that's a big topic that everybody seems to be talking about is these 50-50 yards.
Never.
It is a lot. It's causing a lot of problems. Some people are like, well, you can go, but then you got to go, but you can't go, you know what I'm saying? You can't go to a level 4. You can go, but you're still good at, like, what's your thoughts on all that?
Nigga, you shouldn't, I mean, honestly, you shouldn't want to go back to a level 4, nigga. Like, why would you want to go back to a level 4? Like, you better stay out of jail, nigga. Like, so if you choose to go to a 50-50 yard, you choosing to opt out and be on your way out the game. So why would you get out of jail still committing crimes and end up back on the 4 yard? Like, that's the stupidest shit ever. So, like, that's on you. You deserve everything you get. If you really want to go home and you really want to denounce the life, more power to you. Good luck with that. But, like, why would you get out still committing crimes to come back to jail to a level 4 and have to deal with that again? That was like, you should just stayed against it. Like.
So do you feel like if a person goes to, like a level 2 and they end up on a 50-50, that they should get off that yard?
I feel like you should do whatever you want to do, whatever you feel is the best decision for you and your life and your family life and your future. Do what you do. Who the f am I to say what you should do? My decision ain't your decision. The baddest bitch I think in the world ain't the baddest bitch you think in the world. Like, you know what I mean? That's on you, nigga. It's all, you know what I mean? It's on a case-by-case basis. If you feel like that's the best decision for you in your life, like, hey, like, who am I to tell you different, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? Me, I choose to not be a criminal at all and not have to worry about it. If I don't commit crimes, I don't go to jail. Why the f I gotta worry about that?
I mean, so I interviewed a guy named Hector Bravo.
Who is that?
He's a former correctional officer who is exposing all the stuff that was going on.
He was crooked as shit, though. He was crooked?
No, actually he wasn't.
I don't think he was too crooked. I don't think so.
No, he did 16 years, and he actually has some real interesting insight on that he more thinks that CDCR is crooked.
Yeah, they crooked as shit.
That's what he says.
I mean, of course they're crooked. Like, classically they're crooked. Like, how the f you think the shit that goes on there goes on? If nobody was crooked, if no one was crooked on their part, and no one was on the take, half of the shit that goes on in there would have never went on. Like, the shit that goes on in there is because certain people that's on the payroll allow it to go on. Mm-hmm. Classically true. How would it go on?
When I interviewed Hector, he was telling me that he was there when they first kicked off these 50-50 yards, and they put the SNYs with the GP
to see how they was gonna interact.
And they knew it was gonna be a riot.
I was a lieutenant. I was part of the crisis response team, which is the SWAT team for the prison system. You get all the cool gear, man. You get the helmet, the bulletproof vest, the M4 rifle, the Glock, all kinds of grenades and cool stuff, right? We were on standby. So we knew they were gonna riot. We were staged. We were hiding in the visiting room. While dorm 1 and dorm 2 at Donovan, the level 1 yard, we were about to mix their enemies. So you had regular officers in the buildings ready for when it kicked off. You had us, the crisis response team, hiding so that when it kicked off, we would respond with overwhelming force. And that's exactly what I was right there. I shot a dude 4 times with 40 millimeter less lethal exact impact rounds, which is the sponge rounds, up the leg. Because he was getting jumped. There was a dude that was getting jumped probably like 7-1. And I was helping the victim by shooting off the other ones. It was a mess, dude. It was messed up.
It was an experiment. They experimented with y'all niggas, just like they did with the Tuskegee Airmen back in, you know what I mean? It was an experiment. They experimented, they guinea pig, human guinea pigs.
Nasty work, man. I mean, you can't get no more disgusting than that, man. Let's put these 100 inmates with these other 100 inmates who absolutely hate each other. Let's just put them on the same yard and let's see what happens.
You know what's crazy though? It happens in a county jail every day before you even get to prison. In county jail, that goes on. The police play God in the county jail. Like you seen like 4-Leaf and K5 get these big ass lawsuits because of certain shit. Like, bro, they playing, look at like Lee Baca and all the shit that went on and all these lawsuits and all these federal investigations and all the shit that was going on. Like, the shit be going on, like, way before you get to prison.
What are these lawsuits? I haven't heard about them.
You never heard about Lee Baca and all the shit that was going on and all the crooked C and the FBI doing the investigation, the undercover investigations into the county jail and the operations and the shit that was going on, the gladiator type shit that they was setting up, gladiator fights, and like 4-Leaf like a famous, you know what I mean? He famous because of his county jail escapades and like he was part of that shit. He ended up he got a lot of time in jail, but he ended up filing a lawsuit and getting a lot of money out their ass.
Damn.
Man, Hector Bravo said that when they get ready to mix the yards, mix them, bring it in, you know, got the S&Y, the 50-50. He says they're literally, the prison guards are hiding in like a little section with their riot gear on. So as soon as they introduce them to the yard, they're waiting to come out, and they already know. He said they already lined
know
up.
what to expect. Yeah. That's the thing. But they running experiments just to see. If they didn't let no dope in here, what work would the DEA have? If like they didn't let no, you know what I mean? Like if they didn't have no, like if they didn't let these drugs, like if they didn't let shit happen to a certain degree, what work would law? If they didn't let people break the law, how would the law enforcement have work? Like, you know what I mean? You have to let, you know what I mean? You gotta let
evil in.
You gotta let someone, you know?
Creating a demand.
You gotta create a demand. It's supply and demand. If we didn't let any criminal activity go on, what would be the need for law enforcement officers or law enforcement agencies?
I was interviewing a guy named Western Face from the 30s.
Never heard of him.
And he was in jail, and he was telling me that when he was in prison, you know, as soon as like they had like a little peace treaty going on where they were getting like the races and everybody was kind of getting along, and as soon as that happened, that's when they introduced the 50-50 yards.
It's divide and conquer. It always been that.
Nasty work, man. Well, you know, one person who they've been saying is on a 50-50 yard now for a while is Blueface.
I mean, shit. And he wasn't, he was on the honor yard, I think. Yeah, so, it's not unbelievable.
Well, some guy, I guess from Grape Street, kind of came out and went off on him, you know, and was holding he had like a knife in the video and, you know, was talking crazy about Blueface. Did you see that?
Nah, but I see a lot of that was sticking up for Blueface, but a lot of them on the 50-50 yard too. Like, that's the thing. I've been seeing niggas like, no, he not on 50 yard. He just trying to go home. Y'all on the same yards though. Like, it's like that. I don't know. I'm not saying he is, and I'm not saying he not. I'm just saying the way the people look at it, it's not. You not straight. Right? You not smooth.
Yeah, I seen a lot of people defend Blueface also. Like
No, I've seen it on both sides.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't have anything. I'm not defending anything either way or not. I don't care. It ain't my business. It ain't my homie. He ain't from my hood. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, it's just not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
not a good conversation.
I've never been on a 50-50 yard.
Since they integrated, I believe what Hector told us in the last interview, and since he said 2019 or 2020 something, then over the last 2 years, I think if I'm quoting correctly, it's been 89 murders in the jails in the last couple years.
Let's tally up the count. I resigned in December 2022. Jeff McCumber, the current CDCR secretary, so he is the main guy. He's head honcho. Whatever he says goes, whatever he doesn't say doesn't go. He got that chair in December 22. He got that position in 2022, December. There have been 89 murders, homicides since December 2022.
So I don't know, is that a lot compared to when you were there before that?
100%, that's one a week.
Yeah, one a week, yeah.
For a department to be claiming on the news, on Instagram, on YouTube,
They've
hey,
got this good model and all this.
we have the good model, it's working, the Norway model is working, these inmates, look at them, they love it here, everything's fine. That's a lot. 89 is a lot. When you have a level 4 inmate escaping from Kern Valley State Prison, Cesar Hernandez, he made his way to Tijuana, Mexico. He got in a shootout with the Mexican police and killed a female Mexican police official. In Mule Creek State Prison, you had, I don't know if you guys know what a conjugal visit, it's an overnight visit.
Where the husband and the wife gets a chance to stay.
From like a Friday to like a Monday.
They get locked in like a little cabin and
they get locked in like the project.
Project, yeah.
With like a fence around it. And in there it's like a studio. You get a bed, you get a stove, an oven, probably a microwave, a couch, a TV. Well, there was 2 murders of ladies that went to go visit their man in prison. That has never freaking happened before.
Because of the mixing.
Because shit gonna happen anyway. It's still prison. No, shit not gonna stop. Still got dope debts. Still got gambling debts. Still giving they butt. Niggas still giving up their booty. Still giving up the windshields and is fighting over windshields. And it's a lot of shit that be going on in prison. That's a whole nother world. It's a lot of shit that be going on. And like, you know
but I think it accelerated since they went to this new prison model that they're trying to do, the Scandinavian model, where, you know, what they're trying to get, Hector was saying this is the model that California, matter of fact, just so y'all know, California's prison model is different than any model across the United States of America.
Like
y'all, this is like prison model California versus the United States of America. Like, this is stuff nobody ever heard of until California says it. Like, so what he was pretty much saying, they're going to the Scandinavian model. And Hector was saying when he goes in, they want the prison guards to be like high-fiving with the inmates and playing handball and decorating the cell on a birthday. And he's saying that's the model that they want to go to, but that shit's not working.
Why do niggas plan on going back to prisons? Why do niggas have plans on going to prison to be working on ways to make it better? That's the thing. Why the f are you planning and strategizing on ways to make prison better instead of planning and strategizing on ways to not go to prison? I don't want to go back to jail. Me, I'm not trying to go back to jail. So I don't want to hang with that's working on going back to jail, that's living like they going back to jail, that talk like they going back to jail, that act like they even, like, bro, it's not like, I'm not going back to jail. Fuck jail. I'm not going back to jail. I don't care about how jail, because I'm not going back. I'm not going to jail. Yeah.
So in some other news, you know, that's kind of attached to the Big U situation is there's been, a lot of videos, a lot of rumors about Luce Cannon allegedly getting beat up by a Hoover in jail.
That's jail though. So what? Like a lot of 60s get beat up by Hoovers in jail. A lot of Hoovers get beat up by neighborhoods in jail. Like that's jail. Like, but what he thought he was exempt? Like, nigga, no. Like, he from 60s, nigga. Chinned up, chest up. It's like, you know what I mean? He knew the job was dangerous when he took it. He know where he from. He know the shit he talking. He exposer, nigga. All right, get exposed, nigga. Exposers get exposed too, nigga. At some point, exposers get exposed too.
Karma.
Exposers get exposed too, nigga. Look at Wack with his booty up. Like he was the exposer, but then came out booty up, 2, 3, 4 fingers fisting. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, exposers get exposed too.
Man, was that really Wack?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You know, Phil?
I mean, like.
He said it himself. Like,
Yeah, I don't think Wack denied that, did
he
he?
didn't. He said sometimes he liked to lay naked after, sometimes he liked to lay with his booty out. Like, so he said it. Like, sometimes he liked to lay naked. He just so happened to it ain't his fault he got a big ass. Like, a lot of niggas be laying naked. He just the one that, it just, he just so happened to be stacked up. Like, it just paused. Like, just so happened to be stacked up. So people pay more attention. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it would have been like Rambo laying there, like, nigga wasn't a trip, but it was Whack. Like, woo, all the L's, man. All the L's.
Oh, man.
Anyway, moving along.
Okay, so we was talking about Luce.
Pause. That's a pause.
Straight from the cheeks, straight from the cheeks to Luce. We're talking about
That's a pause. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man, I'm crying.
Straight from the Winchels to the Luce. Oh, my God.
I can't even talk around here.
That was great, Ken.
Hold on, let me get it back.
Cannon.
There you go.
Cannon. We'll just say Cannon.
Cannon, there you go.
All right.
Okay, so, he's in jail. He's getting these fights, man. When you're in county and you got to go through all these fights.
That's what you signed up for.
That's what you signed up for, But, I mean, how often do you got to fight someone who you just, like, look at and just know, like, goddamn, I don't have a chance?
Every time they come across you. You can't turn nothing down.
Well, no, I'm not saying
Every time they tripping, if they tripping, you tripping.
But there's definitely going to be people that are your size or smaller, but then you're going to run across that fool that's like 6'5", 350 pounds that you're just going.
Them the only that could beat me up. So I always be curious to see if they could do it or not.
Some big dudes can't fight, I know.
They can't fight. Everybody can't fight. Just because you big, I learned that. Like, just because you bigger than me, that don't mean you can fight better than me. Like, that shit don't scare me no more. Like, when I was a kid, it scared me. When I was 12, 11, 10, he's bigger than me. Like, at 40, that don't scare me. It didn't scare me at 20, but like, at 40, it definitely don't scare me now.
But some big dudes are wild with it though.
Some, but
because I've run across some big dudes who can't fight, but I've ran across a couple big dudes that just demolish shit.
Yeah, and I ran across hard head like me that you just gotta show. You gotta show me. You gotta show me like you could demolish me. Like you could tell me you could kick my ass or you could kick my ass. I'd rather you show me. Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather you show me.
Okay, now, being in county, with the rough reputation it has, how many fades you got to get when you get in there?
It depends on who you are, where you from.
Do you think as your Boskoe,
I'll be smooth.
that there's gonna be less people wanting to fight you, or more because you got a name and they want to be like, yeah, I whooped Boskoe, or
Nah,
I ran the fade with Boskoe. They want the clout.
It be less. Cause I don't be, Boskoe ain't one of them, I'm not their enemy like that. I don't be, I'm not, Boskoe not out here gang banging, dissing hoods. You don't hear me dissing hoods or talk. I don't be on that shit. Boskoe ain't like, other than you knowing who Boskoe is and knowing Boskoe be funny and shit, like I don't be gang banging and like, you know what I mean? Dissing nobody hood or none of that shit. So I don't be worried about that shit. But I mean, Boskoe still hit hard as though. Like, it ain't like Boskoe don't still hit hard as like, you know, but Boskoe don't go to jail either. Like, I don't worry about that shit. Boskoe don't be going to jail like that. Like, I'm not just bro. That was some young nigga shit. I'm a grown ass man. Like, Boskoe don't be going to jail. I'm not worried about that. Like,
I hear that, man. That's for sure, man.
you feel me? Do you be going to jail?
I don't even want to answer that question, bro.
Do you be
Like,
really going though? Like, you don't be,
you know?
do you worry about that shit? Like, yeah, like, bro, we don't worry, like, we don't be going to jail.
I mean,
I'm not worried about that shit. I'm not no jail nigga. I don't be just out here doing stupid shit.
Now, in some surprising news, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, man, but Frosty the Snowman.
Stealing Pokemon cards.
Stealing Pokemon cards.
They valuable. It's so many hustles out here on the street. There's so many hustles. Like, I had one of my boys that used to go steal designer purses from Burlington Coat Factory. I got a boy who steal Linder's chocolates out of stores and get money. There's so much shit you could get money off of. It's a million, billion ways to get rich in America. It's like, you know what I mean? Shout out my Craig, man. It's out here that, you know what I mean? It's a million ways to die. It's a million ways to get rich. It's, you know.
Now, when this happened, when the videos first came out, and everybody was kind of surprised and, you know, kind of making jokes about, you know, stealing Pokemon cards and everything, you know, but, you know, Frosty got really mad at Adam for posting the video. He didn't like that he posted the video because he felt like it brought attention to the situation, which could get him arrested.
It was already out. Like, nigga, where the fuck would the video come? It was already out. It's already in. Like, bro, stop doing shit. Stop doing shit, and the shit won't come out, bro. That's the thing. Like, these people gonna put that shit. They gonna put the vid. That's the internet, bro. Stop doing shit. Stop giving them material. You give these material. Stop giving them content.
I mean, do you think it's fair game for the media? You know, I mean, for me personally, you know, like, if a dude's on the run, like, I'm not going to post that he's on the run. When he gets arrested, I'll post that because it's, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I try
if
not
you're on
to
the
do
run,
shit.
why are you on the internet? What you on the internet for and you're on the run? You on the run, like, you're on the run. What you doing on the internet?
A lot of the times they'll just release it. They'll put a picture out and the police will tell everybody, like, yo, this dude right here is on the run. And then, you know, the websites, they'll grab a picture or whatever and be like, yo, he's wanted.
It's 2025.
So you just got to adapt. Like, if you're famous and you have any type of crime, expect that nobody's going to be like, yeah, we're going to be cool. We're not going to post this because we don't want you to get arrested. That's not happening, is what you're saying.
It's the times of Charleston, when Charleston White is popping on the internet. Bro, like, no, it's not gonna be these people turning you in. Your homies, these homies, it could be a hood situation contained. We could chill right here. Us four, what is it, four of us? Oh, yes, four. No, the bullshit. No, us four right here, bam. A fight break out, somebody get killed. The video is gonna come out on the internet. It's only us four right here. The videos, there's gonna be a video of something that's gonna come out right here. And out of us four, it's four of us right here. The video, there's gonna be a video or some footage on the internet.
It's rough. It's tough being a criminal in today's world.
Why would you want to be a criminal? So why would you want to be a criminal?
You didn't have fun being a criminal. Being a criminal is kind of fun.
Being a criminal was a way of life, trying to like become something, trying to get ahead, trying to feed yourself. Like, Like once you get to a certain point where you realize life ain't really like that, and you don't have to be a criminal, then you start to realize that ain't it. So once you realize that ain't it, I was always told when you know better, you do better. So me personally, I know better, so I'm doing better in life. So I feel like any logical, respectable, so-called real should be able to do the same shit.
How hard was it for you to make that? It was easy. You sound like it was easy for you.
No, it wasn't.
To make that switch.
No, it wasn't an easy thing. It was just a life spent dealing and going through shit and learning firsthand that certain shit wasn't it. Like, you know what I mean? It was a whole lot of trial and error and a whole lot of, it was a whole lot of like, okay, bam, this didn't work, that didn't work. And I really I just really came to a point in life where certain shit just made no sense at all. So I had to bring myself to a point where shit did make sense. And this is where I'm at now.
I hear that.
Basically.
That all goes back to the system, though, man. If you think about it, you got a bunch of people, man. That's what they call a ghetto, right? You know, man. Everybody, man, from the hood, everybody doing the same thing. What do you have it to compare it against? That's all you know. So you got to go through it to get to it, I guess, right?
I mean, to me, that's what I was always told. You got to go through something to get to something. Ain't nothing easy. Nothing is given to you. Everything is hard work. So, me personally, all my trials, all my personal trials and tribulations, and the trials and tribulations of others that I watched and I was exposed to in my journey have taught me. I've learned. So I feel like everyone else needs to learn. But some people don't learn. Everybody you gotta burn your hand. You gotta starve. You gotta crash. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta get let down. You gotta get turned on. You gotta get up. You gotta go through everything I went through to make it make sense to you. You know what I mean? I had to go through what I go through or what I went through to make it make sense to me. So I feel like everyone's life and everyone's mission and pattern and path is different. So it just gotta happen for you the way it works for you. You know what I mean? The way it works. Everything that works for me ain't gonna work for you. You know what I mean? Like me, I've caught a few DUIs, I've caught a couple gun cases, I caught a few, you know what I mean? I've went through shit that brought me to the point of life that I'm at, or to the mental space that I'm in right now. It's everything I went through and experienced. So, my experience might not be your experience. You might have learned at 10 years old what it took me till 28 to learn. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just speaking from my own experience.
Well, I wanted to ask you, man, Munchie B got arrested recently. He caught a gun case.
Mm.
What's it like for someone like Munchie B when they get arrested or they got to go to county? Does he still got to run fades?
No. He ain't finna run no fade. Munchie B probably gonna go to medical. He gonna go to Brown. And why is Munchie still catching cases? Munchie shouldn't be catching no cases. Munchie shouldn't be bro, Munchie should not be catching cases.
Okay, but so he don't have to worry about, because I was seeing people
no
saying that
fades.
he's gonna still have to run fades, and I was like,
no, he's not.
How that even possible, bro? You can't.
Munchie gonna be in medical for one. I mean, he might still have to run a fade if it's somebody ignorant here and it's not no homies. If he's just in a horrible situation, it's not no homies in there. He's just surrounded by enemies that don't give a, which is kind of rare, but I doubt Munchie gonna have too many problems in jail at this point. Not at this point.
Plus, he's older. Does that have anything to do with it too?
Nah, that really they don't give how old you is with your status, but it's just, he's not even finna be like, if he was to go to jail, like, he ain't finna be like.
I mean, running a fade with a blind man and you whoop him, do you really get any credit for that?
No.
My
Not
other
for
question
me.
was Munchie B being blind.
And if I was in here, I would beat your out of you. Like, I would catch a blood fade, like, anyway.
A blind fade.
Of course, I would catch a blood fade. If I was there, like, yeah, which I would expect any other homie that was there to do the same. But I would
so if somebody did make Munchie run a fade, it's gonna be a problem.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if I was there, yeah, it'd be a problem with me. I have a problem.
Yeah.
I would.
Is he legally blind? Can he see anything as far as anybody knows? Like,
I mean, he don't see enough to be called seeable. Like,
yeah, so that was my point. So
like
damn,
he don't see, like,
Yeah.
he blind. He's legally blind. Like, he's blind. Like,
so why do you need a gun then? That's what I was thinking.
because still want to kill him. He's still Munchie B from Inglewood families. That's why. Like, the same way why the police still need a gun. You're a police officer. You're a peace officer. That should say enough of your name, right? Why you still need a gun?
No, I mean, you got to be able to see to shoot. That's what I'm saying.
Shit. Like, you know, like when you lose,
Sound.
when you lose one sense, your other senses get heightened, they say.
Okay.
So, you know. You never seen Blind Fury?
Well, there it is. Yeah, when you was talking, that's what I was thinking of. Actually, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I was thinking of that one. I was like, okay, that was Jedi.
Blind Fury with Rutger Hauer.
Yeah, so he got that just in case he had to shoot at a shadow, sound, anything.
You know what I mean?
Okay. You think somebody ratted on him and told he had a gun, or how did he get caught with
No,
anybody
just situations.
Oh, okay.
You know, LA streets situation.
Oh, okay. He wasn't driving, was he? That was a joke.
Yeah, no, it wasn't driving.
Okay. You know, one thing that happened, a dude from the East Coast, man, God, I forget his name, you know, but shout out to him. You know, he started the Drop Your Flag Challenge.
Oh, Hocus 4/5?
Hocus 4/5.
Yeah.
Yes. What was your thoughts on that?
They need to drop their flags anyway. Most of them busters wasn't banging right, wasn't repping that shit right. Most of them, like, a lot of them need to drop their shit anyway. They should have never had flags. That's what I say. A lot of them should have never had flags anyway.
Okay, now this happens, and I do see, you know, like, it kind of influenced people.
Because they were busters anyway. A lot of niggas was busters anyway. It was a bunch of busters anyway. I ain't gonna lie, like, I seen a whole lot of busters.
So you think the most of these guys that dropped their flag, they never was really doing anything with their flag to begin with?
It's mostly all New York niggas. You don't hear no real, other niggas, so the New York niggas. Most of them niggas was busters anyway.
Well, Adam caught a lot of heat. He made like a video kind of mocking the challenge, saying that he was dropping his flag.
We need to mock this porn career, bro. Like, I want to mock blood porn career. This hair piece and this like Ozempic and just, it's like, bro, like, out of here, bro. Like, why does he think he's so hot? He think he's like Ken or something. Like, he think he's hot. Like, yeah, I'm hot. And like, he's just like, bro, Adam corny as shit, bro.
I mean, do you think the criticism was fair when they, Styles P was really mad about it, and he was like, any black dudes messing with Adam?
You seen how Wack got at Styles P?
Yeah. Yeah, Wack was defending the situation.
Well, I think Wack have to defend the situation though, right?
Boskoe100 said, "This is." He took the video of Adam mocking the challenge, and he said, "This is what you look like after you catch the Rico. Styles P, don't ever think your voice means something over here. First off, you ain't from nowhere. Second, West takes orders from no region but our own. Look into your own backyard. Bobby Shmurda had this same man in all y'all projects. Did y'all, as you say, G-check him. Get the out of here."
They don't even like Wack either, though. Like, they don't even like him either like that. Niggas don't even like whack like that, bro. They don't. Like whack always talk about who somebody like, oh yeah, the West Coast barely like you. It's like only a few that like you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this came out. You know, Adam definitely got some backlash for this. You know, I mean,
He
this
been
is
getting backlash though. Ever since he jumped in, like, bro, Adam always get backlash. He get backlash for everything now. Like, what really don't he get backlash for?
yeah. Adam is very controversial.
What whack don't get backlash for?
What about you know, man, we was talking a little bit off camera, you know, about East Coast dudes. You know, you were saying they was all busters, and
No, I didn't.
well, okay, well,
I didn't say that.
I thought you were saying the gangbangers were that were
I
dropping
didn't
their
say
flag
that.
over
I
there.
said most of the should have never had flags anyway.
Okay.
That's what I said. I
So
didn't
you
say.
think, well, and like even I, like, you think it's more like it was just more New York, the gang wave or the Crips and Bloods just took it kind of as a gimmick, kind of like as a, not
No.
really like from what LA standpoint of being gang banging, like it became like.
I just think they the main ones that took it and made it something else, that took it and changed it. Cause like I see New York, I see Atlanta banging 9 Trey. Like Cali would never bang nobody else's hood. You don't see no Cali, ain't no Cali banging
Chicago
9
either.
Trey and Bloods or like, you know what I mean? Chicago,
Yeah, Chicago.
you would
either.
never see us banging other hood. But you got New York claiming GD. You got New York claiming Crip. You
This
got
is
New
true.
York. So that's what I'm saying. Cali would never do that. Would no Cali be claiming GD? Oh, I'm a GD. I'm a Vice Lord. I'm a, you know what I mean? But they did do a Black Peace Stone.
Black Peace Stones came out
Black
Chicago.
Peace Stone, they did it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That did it. But other than that, who?
But they still became. They're still Bloods though.
They
So
Bloods though.
No, that's what I'm saying. They the only ones that
You
did
know,
it. They the only ones that originated in somewhere else.
I think you got the Latin
And-
Kings that are over here too.
But yeah, because of the threshold though, but they still under the threshold though. They not just big on their own. They under them Southsiders though.
Mhm.
They done linked in and clicked in with them Southsiders. They not just, you know what I mean? They not just big on their own just because they Southsiders.
Right, they're not like a separate thing.
Nah, it's not like a separate entity.
That was the thing I was making with the Peace Stones too, that they're still under the, you know.
They are, but they aren't though. They kind of like superseded that kind of. As far as them, like as far as they go, they kind of superseded what they was out there. Like kind of.
Man, break that down for me. Like, they came from another region. They Black Peace Stones. They get to LA.
They was one of the only ones though. Like they was the only ones that was able to successfully make the transition.
Got you.
They came from somewhere else to Cali, and they was able to get bigger. And like, you know what I mean? They was able to be a big force to be reckoned with in Cali. Nobody else has been able to do that. The Southsiders, the Threshold, came from Cali. That was some Cali shit. The Bloods came from Cali. The Crips came from Cali. The Hoovers came from Cali. The Black Peace Stones was the only ones to successfully be able to come from somewhere else to Cali and be predominant, be successful. You know what I mean?
Man, you ever pay attention to this? I'll ask one more question, Cam. You ever pay attention to this? If you look at the gangs in Chicago, if you look at the GDs and the BDs, and you look at the Moes and you look at the Vice Lords, if you look at the GDs, they look just like Crips. GDs and Crips is almost one and the same, and the Vice Lords, the Vice Lords, the Stones, the Latin Kings, they all wear red too. So it's almost like they lined up almost in the same way.
But it's the fundamentals.
Yeah.
That it's the fundamentals that carry the dividing line. The fundamentals is all the way different. The structure is different.
Definitely.
So that's the dividing line.
Well, in some different news, you know, Selena Powell went on a rampage and was exposing Little Meech for being broke and being a druggie, and says all he does is play video games and gamble all day. Broke.
How the a whore that suck dick and eat ass all day complain about what a do all day? Like, bitch, you suck dick and eat ass. You aggressively ate Adam 22 ass. Like, you got on this show in front of him and his wife. How the a whore that ain't got no ass, old surgery, Barbie doll looking bitch, hard ass titties, hard ass booty, oddly shaped ass, ant booty ass bitch. How the can you expose anyone? I don't even understand why it's still with this ant booty ass bitch and being exposed by her. That is weird to me. Like, that's weird. Kinda zesty, bit creepy. Like, I don't understand. Like, shit is weird. I ain't gonna lie, I get my dick sucked though. I get some head. Just for bragging rights.
She been going wild for quite a while.
I get some head for bragging rights. I get some head. For real, for bragging rights. I would.
Hop in Bosko's DM.
Yeah. But get right to the point though. Don't hop in with bullshit. Just get right. Boskoe, I wanna suck your dick. Like, it gotta be that, like, but like, it gotta be like right to the point. It can't even be too much rigmarole. Like, just hop straight in there, Boskoe, I wanna suck your dick. I'm Selena Powell. All right.
Well, what about Little Meech being broke, bro?
A lot of broke. A lot of niggas broke. We in a recession right now. It's a government shutdown. The government just got shut down. Like, did y'all see that? A lot of niggas broke right now. Shit ain't like, bro. Being broke is a situation. Like, staying broke is a choice. But being broke is just ups and downs of a hustler. Like, everything ain't all, the country is broke right now. The country is shut down.
He was just wearing $10,000 chrome heart jeans, bro.
That's what he spent all the money on.
You can't go, bro. If
Weird
you ever see
nigga.
me with some chrome heart jeans,
But weird.
he's out my money straight
But
forever.
But look at his character. That's what I'm saying. Need that shit to speak for them as the character. When you strip all that away and now you're seeing your real character, he's a bitch ass goofy. He's a bitch goofy nigga. He's a goofy. He's a buster. Like, you got a whore that sucked everybody dick exposing you and you begging and pleading with a whore that sucked it. Like, bro, he's a goofy. Like, you know what I mean? He's a goofy.
Man, you just said a dope ass acronym. You said bitch ass goofy. The first thing hit me in my mind was bag. You got a bag, a bitch ass goofy.
Yeah, use a bag, nigga. Or use a bag to a bitch. Like, for real. Use a bitch ass goofy. Use a bag to a merch line coming soon.
Merch line coming soon.
When I seen that big ass BMF chain, that cost like $500,000.
Dumbass chain, bro. You bought that big stupid ass shit for like you ain't got you don't even own a house, own a condo, no, you ain't even got a down payment on no kind of that's the first thing you did was go buy big stupid ass jewelry. Like, bro, he's a goofy. I ain't gonna lie, Lil Meech is like, we respect his dad, but did we ever really like have any real expectations of Lil Meech? You're just a son. Like, it's like having expectations of Gary Coleman. Like, it's like, did we expect you to be like real? We expected you to grow up and be like, yeah. I mean, what do we have expectations?
I think we expected it to be a little bit of a hustler like his dad, bro.
Wow, his daddy went to jail for 20 years.
But he still was a hustler.
But not growing
That
up.
that nigga was in jail for 20 years. Would you know about what your dad did? Like, why would you know about being a hustler and your dad been in jail for 20 years? He been in jail your whole life. What would you know about being a hustler and following in your dad's footsteps?
Well, I'll say this then. If you look at it, man, Big Dirk, Lil Durk's dad, he was a gangster. And Lil Durk turned out to be right up under that shit, you know. So, you know, I think maybe, you know, because, you know, his Big Dirk dad was, you know.
Yeah, but look at the environment that Lil Durk grew up in.
True.
Look at the environment Lil Meech grew up in.
They said Lil Meech grew up in Calabasas somewhere, from what I hear.
You grew up a buster. You been a buster. It's not no, you been a buster.
It's a bag.
You was always a buster.
It's a bag.
Well, it's a bag. Well, Buster ass goofy nigga. Bro, it's a bag. He's a bag. To a bitch, like when a bitch, any kind of like Selena Powell, Cat Stacks type of bitch, Ruby Rose type of bitch, look at you, you's a bag. Buster ass goofy nigga. Like, bro.
Man, it's gotta be like, bro, I can't imagine having chrome heart jeans type money.
And you ain't got no
broke.
And you can't even go buy a marathon burger.
Bro.
You can't even go buy a marathon burger. You ain't even been a marathon. I ain't seen blood. Have you seen him and Big Meech at Marathon Burger yet?
I don't think I've seen them in public at all.
Bro, you can't even go buy a Marathon Burger, bro. Let me see you pop up at Marathon Burger on Melrose or Venice Beach. Let me see that, nigga.
Well, I know this, man. You know, Big Meech. You know him coming out of the feds. You know this man. You know his dad's still on paper. So his dad.
You can't get a Marathon Burger.
The feds come out on probation. So
you can't get a Marathon Burger.
No, I'm not saying that, but his dad probably ain't gonna move around and not gonna say nothing for fear of going back to jail. But you know, just getting into some shit that's gonna bring him, you know, violate his probation. That's probably why the dad keep him quiet. But the son just been living off his dad, and now it's a collision. I think you got the real on the street versus the fake, the decoy and the real McCoy. And I think that's where the disconnect coming in at, because obviously Lil Meech is the decoy.
He's the buster. Like that nigga's the buster. Like bro, like we've all we seen is buster shit from Lil Meech. Like we had high hopes for him, but he turned out to be a buster.
She said he's staying at Floyd Mayweather's house for free. Can't even pay the rent.
A lot of staying at their bitch house for free. Like, I mean, I'm saying. Like,
man, you ain't supposed to be Big Meech.
Why,
and Little Meech famous.
Why not? You ain't had no money.
For free.
This been in jail for 20 years. He had money 20 years ago. This been in jail. Everything was
But they just had a hit TV show. They made millions.
And he it off because of Rick Ross. Like, man. It all fucking Ross.
Ross fucked his life up, man. I'd be mad at Rick Ross, but like, what the fuck?
No, you gotta be mad at 50. Why is 50 so petty? Why he would expect you not to reach out to Ross, and Ross got a whole song about you and
50 like that though, man. You know,
50 is the epitome of the human troll.
If you with 50, you gotta know, man. You cannot with his ops in any way, shape, or form, or he's gonna destroy you. That's just how it is. It's petty.
Take a fade.
It's
nigga.
petty. I agree.
Take a fade.
But that's just how it is.
Take a fade, bro. Take a fade. I 50. I fuck with Yayo. Take a fade, nigga. I would take.
50 should have just went to the backyard and handled it like that.
I would take a fade. I'm not telling the niggas to do something I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Take a fade, nigga. I wouldn't tell a nigga to do something I wouldn't do. Take a fade, nigga.
Well, speaking of 50, have you seen these pictures of 50 going on? I guess he lost a bunch of weight.
With the no mustache?
Bro, looking like 90 years old and
shit.
The
shit he was doing for Street Fighter. Yeah. He was doing that for Street Fighter, I heard, like, no mustache.
I know what that is.
I can't trust Blair right now, though. I don't trust Blair. I can't trust Blair.
Man, you know what that is? I just looked at that picture. Man, that's Ozempic face.
He lost a lot of weight for that role.
That's what Ozempic does.
But I can't trust Blair right now. I can't trust him right now.
That look like Ozempic face.
Why you say you can't trust him?
I don't trust a nigga with no mustache. Like, you white, you got a mustache. You got a mustache. Like, but I don't trust men with no mustache, bro. Like, that's just my thing. I've been saying it for years. It ain't nothing new. It ain't because 50 got it. I can't trust a nigga ain't got no mustache. I've been saying it. I just can't.
So you think this is what happens when you lose it real fast? That's why he looks like that?
I can't trust a nigga
that's
ain't got no mustache.
Ozempic face, man. Ozempic face make your shit look like piece of cheese.
I can't trust a nigga ain't got no mustache.
That's exactly what that is. That's from using Ozempic. Yep.
So Ozempic was like the cheat code to lose weight fast.
Cheat code to lose weight fast, and that's why your face looked like piece of cheese. Yep, exactly. That's what that is. When I didn't even recognize that was 50 when you showed me the picture. That was crazy. You just see the picture you just showed me?
I've been seeing that.
Man, that was crazy. That was scary looking, actually. He probably couldn't wear the beard because the shit was laying off his skin. So, you know, it probably looked bad. Now, that's Ozempic face.
Nigga look like sheep pan nachos. Like, you see, blood look like sheep pan nachos. Like.
It really looked like he aged like 30 years.
That's Ozempic face, man.
Nigga look like sheep pan nachos.
Damn.
Man, now, you got anything?
No, but
Sheep pan nachos.
He lost it for the movie Street Fighter?
That's what I heard.
Okay. Was he playing a character or something, or?
Not sure. Not sure.
Why would they want to, why would they want him to lose weight though? Because I'm like, he was big. He was like he was in the gym and everything.
Probably a certain character.
I remember he did that before. Remember he lost a lot of weight paying like a
For the,
cancer?
a little cancer patient football player or something. Yeah.
Back in the day?
He was ugly as hell too. Nigga ugly. I remember that shit though. That's good acting though. That's good acting. Not taking nothing from him. Like, I really respect 50 though. I fuck with 50, but he not exempt. Everybody needs to get fired up every day, B.
50 does a lot of dope shit, man.
No, I fuck with 50.
Making the transition.
No, 50 a dope nigga though. I fuck with 50.
From music to the TV shows and Power and
50 a dope nigga.
all that has been like, that shit can't be easy.
I fuck with 50. 50 a dope nigga. But he not exempt though. Catch a fade, nigga.
He's not exempt from criticism.
Take a fade.
He's not exempt. He Ozempic.
You feel me? Take a fade, nigga. You ain't exempt.
Well, that's what it is.
Man, what about we got coming up in a couple days, man, P. Diddy trial.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wanna see that man get free, man. Let that man home. I don't feel nobody. I haven't seen anything through this whole trial other than being freaky. A little freaky. He into shit that the normal heterosexual man shouldn't be into. So, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Let him live his truth. That's his business. Let that free that man, bro. I don't feel like he did nothing wrong, bro.
Man, the prosecution, man, is recommending 11 years over this shit, man.
I don't think so. I don't see that. 11 years suspended probation. Yeah, okay. I don't see nothing like he really actually did that was that humanly wrong where he deserves jail time. Like, other than them just looking for the fame of the case and trying to get a conviction, I don't see anything. Like, they have yet to prove anything that was like compelling enough to me to say he needs to go to jail. Like, he don't need to go to jail. All right, you want to give him some house arrest and probation and some classes? Cool. Like, he don't need to go to jail. He ain't do nothing that bad. People have did way worse and got probation and house arrest. Like, come on, Diddy could get some probation and house arrest. Nobody died. Nobody got killed. Like,
what they convicted him of probably shouldn't even be a crime. They look, man, I think Diddy did some up shit that they just couldn't get him on. So, in my opinion, they can't catch him. They gotta let him go. That's how our system is supposed to work. If they can't catch you,
you must have quit.
They gotta let you go, man. And the shit that he got convicted of, damn near shouldn't even be a crime. So,
if he got convicted of it, I think if he goes down, I think Cassie is his co-D.
she been the co-D from the beginning.
all them people were his co-defendants.
Everybody on the case was a co-defendant.
The RICO was the
co-defendant.
co-defendant.
But why don't none of the co-defendants get charged? That shit is like, bro, let that man go.
And what you feel about what's his name that went up there? What's the guy?
Who, the Punisher?
Not the Punisher. Now the Punisher's he doing his thing now. He been going. Pause. What's the guy name? He's an entertainer. He went up there and he made a statement, man, against Diddy. What's the guy's name?
Made a statement against Diddy.
He was the one that was supposedly Diddy burned up his Porsche.
What's that full name?
From Chicago.
No, he's not from Chicago.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Is it Chance? Not Chance.
Not Chance the Rapper. I forgot.
I don't think he's from Chicago.
Like
what is his name? But anyway, the one who was in love with Cassie.
I know who you're talking about.
This guy, he got up there and said, all of the shit that he thought about with Diddy and all of that. Man, if everybody be talking about snitching in the hip hop community, and this man took the stand and he's still walking around, nobody saying a word about him. Not one word. If it was
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi. There you go.
I could not
How can
think of that
Kid
name.
Cudi walk around? He got up there on the stand. Everybody, they dragging, what's the boys out of Atlanta? They dragging them, calling them Rat Atlanta. They got them boys lit. They Gunna, Thug, everybody in Atlanta, Wood, all of them. But Kid Cudi takes the stand, and I haven't seen one interview where somebody said something about Kid Cudi or doing something to Kid Cudi.
Because Kid Cudi didn't brand himself as a street dude.
Nobody give a fuck about Kid Cudi.
Okay,
like,
there we go.
that's all right. Nobody give a fuck about Kid
Okay,
Cudi.
No, he's from Cleveland.
From Cleveland, okay.
Yeah.
Moved to New York in pursuit of a musical career.
Nobody give a fuck about Kid Cudi.
It's only when you brand yourself as a street
As
dude.
a street dude or a gangster or a thug, like
So it's really real then. He's kind of a civilian then. He can take the stand. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. As long as it's
But that don't mean that some people are. I'm gonna guess that there's still like some street dudes that won't with him.
Are you a civilian?
I'm not snitching on nobody.
But that's what I was going to say then.
wouldn't
You
just
knew
say
where I was
no.
going with that. Yeah. Like, you can't get on there and say, oh, yeah, Cam
get
Capone. Can Adam do that? Show up and take the stand?
He can, but yeah.
He's a civilian, he says,
He
right?
can. No jumper will be over.
And
but-
nobody's supposed to do anything to him.
But
They
like-
still going to come to no jump, I believe.
I mean, I wouldn't.
They still going to show up. on
I
No
ain't been
Jump,
coming to
believe.
no jumper now just because of how Blair been acting. I ain't been to no jumper in a while, if you ain't noticed.
Speaking of no jumper, Brick Baby. The current situation he got going on, they got a little news buzzing that's saying
He took his time.
he took his time. They say he copped the. They say he copped the plea, took his time. His pretrial services shit. They all into that. They say he getting ready to do whatever. But now they saying that shit is tied into Lil Durk and the homie. That's what they saying. What you think about that?
Mind your business, nigga. He took his deal. What he took his deal on, he up out of here. Let him do his time and go home.
Okay.
So, he did his time, nigga. He did his shit.
Did you see Adrian Broner? That video with Adrian Broner trying to skip out
AB,
on
about
$2,200?
bullshit. About bullshit. Always bragging. All bad. All bullshit. Like, it's just like, yeah, I seen that shit.
What'd you think? He
All
was fucking
bullshit.
lit, bro.
Nah.
You see, he was lit. He could barely, he was like sitting there kind of stumbling, like,
He was goofy as shit, bro.
you know?
That shit was way too goofy. Like, way too goofy. And he a disappointment, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He a disappointment. You had way bigger hopes for Blood than that. Me personally, I did.
Now, I thought he was next in line to be like Floyd.
He a disappointment, bro.
So he tries to skip out on this bill. I think he ends up paying it. I mean, do you think he's broke at this point?
I think he can't afford his lifestyle that he's trying to keep up.
A $2,200 bill.
Who the f has a $2,200? Why are you spending $2,200? Like, why are you out spending $2,200? I didn't see no bitches there. I didn't see no bitches. I didn't see no bitches around you. Why are you out spending $2,200 on anything?
And then I see him on camera on show where he's constantly
Saying a bitch.
hitting on the chick that's working there.
Yeah, whatever. Essay.
Cam said he told him ahead of time that was his man's girl too, or something like that at work there. He said he told him, like, and he just kept on pressing the issue. Cam got him up out of it. It was kind of embarrassing too. I was hurt for him, AB. Actually, when I was looking at it, I was
That
like,
was
damn.
stalker behavior. Real stalker behavior. Real stalkers. Real stalker.
Yeah, I mean, I always trip out, like, hitting on a woman when you're on camera, and it just seems like it can make things really awkward, really easy.
Why would you do that?
Right,
Why are you so thirsty?
right, over and over. I mean, I think he did it like 10 times
That
or
was a lot.
a lot of times.
I watched it. I was like, it was too much, way too much. Just real clown shit. He's an embarrassment. I ain't gonna lie. To
Take
some
a
men,
fade with AB.
Yeah, he little as shit. I met Blood. He little as shit. I'll beat the out of
His
him.
hand's legal though.
I don't give a. Mine illegal, so I'm not bound to your rules. Like, oh my God, beat the out of AB.
I still want to know what happened with the gambling. The dudes he was ripping off for like $5 million. These
bro,
NBA players and
fake
shit.
dice. Who the shoots dice in the hood? Like, bro, it's fake dice. That was weak as fuck. AB
AB's a
about
character,
bullshit,
man.
always bragging, all bad. Like, just it's nothing you want to be like. There's nothing.
Man, speaking of gambling, man, Gilbert Arenas, he didn't call a federal case for gambling, running an illegal gambling house. And he came out and was running down the federal courthouse in LA filming, and people immediately hopped online like, hey, Gil, you need to chill out, man. Don't be playing with these people. They're going to send your ass to jail. And Gilbert replied back something to the effect of like, I'm not going to do a day. Something like that. So what does that mean, you
Yeah,
think?
good luck with that shit, boy. Good luck with that shit, nigga. Like, yo, hey, good luck with that shit. Good luck.
What's your thoughts on the Young Thug situation?
I always thought he was gay as shit anyway. Like, I was like one of the first I said, but this nigga gay as shit, but this nigga is not no gangster. I've been saying that shit, like, so, like, I don't want to hear that shit now, all of a sudden, that all this. I've been saying Blood was gay as shit. Like, I've been saying, like, bro, I don't give a fuck about this. Like, all this stuff. Like, he's the most gangster. He's gangster. Like, I never gave a fuck about none of that shit. I always say this nigga zesty as shit. About none of that. Like, he was cool. Like, don't get me wrong. He got some good music. He got some good music that I with. But I've always been saying, like, bro, that's zesty as shit. But it's like, not Young Thug with the bullshit here.
Yeah, they say Atlanta is the home of the homo thugs.
Yeah, I agree. Atlanta and New York. In New York, I seen way more homos in New York than I seen in Atlanta. Like, I seen a lot. But I love New York. Don't get me wrong, I love New York. But it's with it being so many people out there, it's a lot of gay niggas out there.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's where they got the village people.
It's a lot.
Yeah, the village is.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot. Like,
yeah.
people always like single out Atlanta, but it's a lot in New York too.
Well, I think they single
But
out
I
Atlanta.
love New York though.
There's a lot
I
of
love
black
it.
gays in New York, and I think New York is just gay in general. A lot of just homosexual people or people are part of that community.
And Atlanta too.
And they support that a lot in New York. They're really about that, like protecting, gay rights and all of that.
And Atlanta too. Atlanta too.
What do you think about all the stuff he was saying about people and
Who?
he was dissing Little Baby and Dirt?
That's his private conversation. Why is his private? Like, everybody entitled to their opinion. So what? If you listen to Little Baby, like, if you don't like them, you don't like them. So what? Like, why the they're like, bro? But why is his private conversations being leaked? So what? If he don't like them publicly, like, bro, he privately disliking them niggas, why the is this shit being released to the public? So what? Ain't you entitled to your opinion?
Yeah,
not
but I
entitled
don't think
to
that was
yours?
the issue. I think it was that he was friends with these guys.
It
and that he
don't
was saying
matter.
these
No, we
things.
wasn't friends. We was associates. He was associates with these guys. He wasn't
I
necessarily
think him and
friends.
Dirk, I think they were considered friends.
By who?
Them.
By who?
Them. They've both spoken
But that
very
don't mean you haven't.
positive about each other.
That don't mean you don't have that don't mean, just because you're positive friends, that don't mean you don't have a negative opinion of someone.
Or of something that they did.
That don't mean that. Do that mean that? Like, you might be my boy, but that don't mean something you did foul isn't foul. Like, that don't mean that. If
Right,
you did
don't,
something.
Don't you feel like you should tell me?
Who said I
And
didn't
then
tell
it
you?
should
Who
get to
said
me
I didn't
first?
tell you though? Who said I didn't tell you? Who dug that deep into the investigation to say I didn't tell you before at some point?
You know who leaked the calls?
No,
It's a guy from California.
a bitch nigga.
No, it's what's his name?
Seti Nash?
Seti
A
Nash.
bitch nigga.
Okay.
A bitch nigga. I don't know where you from.
Yeah,
A bitch
Seti
nigga.
Nash did
You're a
that.
bitch nigga. I don't even know Blood. We never even knew who he was before he leaked these calls. I didn't.
Right, 1090 Jake is
I heard
saying,
he from 60s. Oh, he's the real, I don't get, that was some bitch nigga shit. That was some bitch ass shit. You leaked the clause. You leaked the cause. That's like a real leaking the nudes. It's like a bitch sends you the nudes. You a bitch nigga if you leak the nudes. You a bitch because you leaked the cause. I don't give a fuck where you from.
well, 1090 Jake says that it was like kind of like a setup. The Seti Nash, you know,
I don't want to hear shit from 1090 Jake either.
set him
bro.
up.
I don't want to hear shit from that either, bro. Your snitch ass too, like, bro. You like, I don't want to hear shit from that. I don't like 1090 Jake and his like, he was a snitch too, bro.
You not feeling 1090 Jake? What?
Never was.
No?
I don't like a that pay too much attention to nigga other pay. Who the First of all, I don't like why the is a white boy from Boston worried about a from LA's paperwork? Like, bro, you from Boston, bro. Like, what you worry about LA paperwork? I just never got that. Like, bro, all the snitches and the right. Why you never spoke on Whitey Bulger?
Whitey Bulger.
Like, for real, like, why you not so, like, adamant about that, about Whitey Bulger and that whole, like, story?
Well, you know, another interesting fact is, if you think about it, guess who else is from that same Northeast corridor?
Benzino.
Adam.
And Adam, too.
Adam, too.
That's why
They all
I
from
said
up
the
there in
same thing about
area.
him.
Yeah.
Why are you not so concerned about the BMX circuit and, like, all the pedophiles in the BMX circuit? Like, it's a lot of BMX. Like, I'm sure if you look and dive into the BMX circuit, it's a lot of pedophiles and sex offenders that came out of that circuit. Like, dig into that. Why you don't report on none of that shit?
Deflection.
So, like, report on that. You so concerned on black business. So, report on the how many BMX riders were sex offenders. That would be some great content. That's some great content. How many BMX riders and BMX series riders from Boston, how many people from Boston were sex offenders? How many sex offenders does Boston have? That's some great content. Why you don't ever dig and delve into that?
That's real.
I also seen a video where he said he was dropping his flag.
Who?
1090 Jake.
I don't know why he ever had a flag. Like, me personally, I don't even see where his flag even came from. I resent the nigga that gave him a flag or made him feel like he should have had a flag or was supposed to. I don't give a who gave it to him. Like, use a bitch too. Nigga. Use a bitch too. You gave Blood a flag, like, Blood, use a bitch too. I don't even respect no Bloods from Boston. I ain't gonna lie. I don't respect Bloods from Boston. Like, I'll say that. I don't like Blood from Boston. And you gave Jay. Yeah, I don't respect that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I seen him talking about it on Bootleg Kev. But is he from Boston? I thought didn't he do his time in Florida though?
I think so.
He did,
In
right?
Florida, yeah.
Who said they was official? I never said Florida was official. Like, who said that? Like, I never said that. Like, who said they not exempt either? Whoever said they was official with Blood and then, like, I don't know about that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody know Cali official. Us Cali niggas is official. Like, we started this shit. Like, but we don't know about y'all. That's the thing. That's the only thing. It's not nothing against y'all, but I'm just saying, like,
I felt a certain kind of way with a lot of black people, man, empathizing with the death of Charlie Kirk. They was on there defending him like they knew him.
I
had a problem with that.
I was just one of the people that understood the shit that he be talking about. Like, if you watch and really listen to what he's saying, a lot of shit was true. People just don't
definitely
like.
true. Some of it
People just don't want to hear the truth, bro. It's like a lot of
Had
shit.
a lot of bigot though, and there's a lot of bigotry. And it had an undertone.
But
of hate
we
to it.
have, like, bro, there's a black entertainment television. If white people came up with a white entertainment television tomorrow, y'all are gonna scream and holler about
we
how.
do have a white entertainment television.
Yeah, it's
Paramount,
called Lifetime.
Warner, Lifetime.
It's called Lifetime Movie Network, but it's not called Black Entertainment Television. Black Entertainment Television, we're allowed to get that off and get away with that. But if they came out with a white entertainment television, y'all are gonna scream and holler, oh, that's racist. What do they mean, white entertainment television? Well, it's gonna be like, bro, I feel like they're biased. Like, nobody should be biased. I don't give a who you are. Nobody should be biased. Like, of course, you like your people and you want your people to win. But do that mean they don't supposed to like their people and want their people to win too? Like, no, step your people
with
up.
that part about
Step your people up. Your people supposed to get strong and want your people to win more than, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's it. Niggas step up.
But it was just some of the comments he made about he didn't think that black women were as intelligent.
That's his opinion, though.
Yeah. But and so this is where
it's his opinion.
Now I want to lead you into that. So this is that's his right. He has
Prove
a freedom
him
of speech.
different.
Freedom of speech, right?
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. So he can say that, right? So now we're going with freedom of speech. So now, when he dies, as soon as he says, yeah, gang, next thing you know, after the trigger word gang, a shot rang out, knocked him down. Charlie Kirk is up. He in the penthouse now, right? He gone.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. Now you have white groups out marching in the streets saying, white men stand up, and they're targeting black people like we killed
They've
Charlie.
been targeting us.
Okay, all right.
They've been targeting us.
But now this is kind of like,
when haven't they
they're using him as like that's their hero. Like we killed this hero.
When haven't they targeted us though? What heroes have we killed? They killed all their heroes. They killed all our heroes. Like, what heroes haven't they killed? Like, honestly speaking, since you brought it up,
That's some good news.
what heroes haven't they killed? They killed all the heroes. They killed their heroes. They killed our heroes. Did we kill Abraham Lincoln?
No.
Did we kill Malcolm X?
No.
I mean, we did,
The
but
face of it looked like a black man, but we know who really killed him.
Come on, bro.
Don't tell pro.
Martin Luther King, like JFK. Do we get, like, bro, they killed all the heroes. They killed them all. We don't do shit. Charlie Kirk, who killed Charlie Kirk? They killed all the heroes. So why are we held responsible? Why are we always held responsible for the crime and the anarchy that they portray, that they put into the atmosphere? Like, why are we always the blame? They do it. They do it. Y'all do this. It's not us. The mass school shootings, the police killing. Like, bro, it's never the black man. It's not the black race. Everything we get the flack and the blame for everything, but it's not us. It's always them.
I ain't adding nothing to this conversation.
Right. It's just the truth, bro. It's not us. It's always them. We're not the school shooters. We're not the rapists. We're not the pedophiles. We're not the sex offenders. It's a few.
You know what we're in jail for mostly statistically? We're in jail for robbery and drug crimes. They're mostly in jail for other statistics. They're in jail for murder and for sexual crimes.
Sexual crimes.
Sexual crimes, yeah.
Sexual crimes.
That's by the numbers.
And robberies and burglaries.
Robbery, yeah.
Robbery, burglary, and sexual crimes. Does them. And they kill black people. Black people don't kill white people. It's a very small percentage of black people that kill white people. Black people don't kill white people. We don't we're not trying. White people is more like, look at the percentages of black and white, like, interracial deaths. Black people don't kill white people. Like, they're scared. Like, they're not saying they're scared, but we just don't have that in us. Like, we don't want to kill white people. White people want to kill everybody. It's not like statistically, not personally as a personal perspective, just statistically, white people kill everybody.
But literally, it looks like, man, we got a government shutdown. Man, we got Charlie Kirk. He went to the clouds. He out of here. Man, you got the white people who you feel like they entitled to have their First Amendment. Man, Jimmy Kimmel gets canceled. He didn't even say anything about president.
I thought he been off the air.
No. Jimmy Kimmel said a joke. Man.
And they canceled him?
Trump made a call in to Disney. Disney, they said, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel, he out of there. But then guess what happened the next day? All the subscribers at Disney started doing what?
I see the Disney stocks is down because I be
Yeah.
fucking with the stocks. I see the stocks at Disney
That's what
is
happened.
down.
That's what happened.
The stocks at Disney.
So
I
guess
didn't buy
what?
no. I pulled all my stocks out of Disney. I had some little stock, pulled my shit out, put it in Nike.
They brought Kimmel back though. Disney seen their money leaving, going the other way, so they brought him back. So now he's back on deck. So
I put my money in Nike.
okay.
Nike, Apple, Tesla.
I mean, what you think about that, man? You think? I mean, for me, let me just say this, man. The climate of what it looks like in this country, man. You know about the Oracle owner, what's his name, Larry Elder, or whatever his name is. They all getting together, buying TikTok. What it looks like, man, is that the First Amendment's under attack, government shut down. They say whenever government shut down, that's a sign of weak leadership. They say that, man, people are saying that they think the country is on the verge of a civil war. And they say, which is executed by China.
They've
I
been
do
saying
not
it for a
think
long.
there's gonna be no damn civil war, bro. I'm gonna be.
We
real
had
with
one
We're not
before.
moving back to colonial days, but
You see,
There's not gonna be no
we
civil
had
war,
one
bro.
before. Why not?
Because man, we do not have slavery going on, bro. It's
It don't
not
mean
even.
it don't got nothing to do with
different
slavery.
80% of the country is like living a great life. How you gonna convince people who live great
They're
lives
not.
to go out there?
80%
die?
of the country not living a great life.
Yeah, come on, bro.
I'm 80% of the country. I'm not living a great life.
You're not living a great life.
Fuck no.
You're willing to go out there and die in a civil war?
We all got to go out there and die.
I don't think it's going to be a civil war like that. I mean,
I don't think it's going to be a civil war like that.
Like
but
back
I'm
in,
saying
like North
we
versus
all,
South. I mean,
we've
just
always been out
people.
here. We have to go out there and be willing to die about the shit that we want and the shit that we represent. Like, it's never been a easy ride or like a free struggle. Like, it's not that.
I don't know, bro. I feel like there ain't nothing you can't get, bro. Like, it's all right here on your phone. Anything you want to learn, if you want to be rich, if you want to make money, if you want to get bitches, whatever the f you want to do with your life, bro, you can learn how to do that shit right from your phone.
No, I feel that too, because I've done it. I made the most money I've ever made in my life off of my phone. I've done it. But I feel like systematically, the way things are set up, it prevents people like me from moving ahead. Or like, not prevent, but
Put a cap on you?
Yeah.
Ceiling.
It's
Going to
like
go so far with that.
Yeah, it's like, it's only so far that we can go. It's like, you know what I mean? I do feel like that. It is some inner adversity that has something to do with it.
How can there ever be equality when the oppressors are the ones that made the rules?
Who can answer the
That's what I
question?
tell people that all the time.
Who is the most qualified to answer the question?
Not you or I.
Y'all looking at me? Surely not me.
I'm not looking at you, but it's just like, I'm accepting my fate. You accepted your fate.
What's my fate? I don't know. I'm not oppressing anybody. Y'all gotta put this shit on me.
Hey, you the proxy president. We got to make Cam.
Y'all saying like I'm like the president? I'm like some undercover president or something? God damn.
That was good shit. I don't know, Cam. Anyway, but no, man, I guess we...
Hey, man, I had my house raided a couple times.
Why?
Unjustly.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Where they lied to get a search warrant to search my house. So I've been through some shit
No,
myself.
but I'm saying,
that's true.
I'm not taking your story away from you. It's just your story. I can't tell your story. I can only speak from my experience. And I can agree with his experience. I can't speak from your experience or agree with yours because I don't know it.
Well, that's one thing that happened to me, for sure. They illegally raided my house back in 2008, for sure.
Damn.
Because I wasn't committing any crimes at that point in my life. So there's no way that the affidavit could have had anything to do with me committing a crime. So, but you know, that's just one thing. There's several things I've been through. I got to go tell my story so people.
You feel
know.
Yeah. But
You
you
go.
gotta tell it. You gotta save it for my platform. So when I build my shit, like, yeah, I got the Cam Capone stuff. All the first
Exclusive.
Yeah.
I hear that. What do you think about this guy, D-Vod or D4VD, this up-and-coming
David.
singer?
No, David.
David?
Yeah, it's just with a, yeah.
Okay, you know, he, while on tour, someone found a dead body in his car, and it was at an impound yard, and there was this girl, this 15-year-old girl, and they say they had like matching tattoos, and they were hooking up, and he was being with her. It's crazy. Like this whole thing has been playing out on the internet.
And he's not in jail.
Not yet.
I think the world is full of pedophiles and SAs, and that's the thing we got to deal with. It's just a real, like, sensitive topic and a real sensitive process that we deal with it in, but it's something that we definitely got to deal with. You know?
I mean,
I'm going to do it with daughters, so I feel, I pay attention and I feel a particular way about it, but I also understand that it's something that is rampant. It's like it's an epidemic. It's a pandemic, really. It's so many sex. If I look at my Citizen app right now, it's so many sexual offenders in this area right now.
Let's see.
Right now, where I'm at, I'm way out here.
Let's see.
I'm way out here in Rialto. It's sexual, like in this area right here, right now. Bam.
man.
Let's see how this turns out.
It's not popping up. Like, I don't know. It's not popping up. And like, I gotta do some more searching.
But they're all over there. You go on Megan's
It's fucking
blog
sex offenders, like,
and all that shit. Type in zip codes and
Yeah, that shit is
you
terrible.
see all types of shit, man. Yeah, it's really kind of crazy, man. That they be so lax with the laws, and these guys get out of jail after only a couple years, and
Because there's so many of
disgusting,
them.
bro.
Because they're the main ones that commit those crimes. That's why. They're the main ones that commit those. It's not like a high like, it's a high percentage of people, like, they have a lot of sex offenders. That's a high percentage. But if you look at the places where it happens at more frequently and like the race that it happens under.
Man, well, this dude David is probably in a shitload of trouble.
Who bad?
He probably gonna end up in jail, and yeah,
She's been missing for over a year, though. And they just found her body.
She wasn't really missing.
Oh, okay.
well, she ran away. Didn't she run away
Run
or
away.
something?
But they say she's been run away since she was 13, though.
What's going on that you running away at the age of 13?
A lot of R. Kelly shit.
No way, sheesh. This dude David's the next R. Kelly.
Pretty much.
He's young, though. He's 20-something years old.
Still was older than her. Yeah. Like, you know, in California's
She's 15.
What's the statute in the state of California for
18.
consensual sex? 18. Okay.
I fuck with women my age, so I don't worry. But like, I fuck with grown women, so I don't never worry about this.
Let me ask you this question, though. Do you find a lot of younger women attracted to you, though?
Of course.
You know why?
Because they want a man that's more experienced and seasoned in life.
I'm just saying, but a lot of the younger dudes, they ain't on shit either.
Yeah, because they, like, a lot of younger bitches want a man that's more seasoned in life. Like, it's like these young niggas ain't shit. Like, so they want an older that's more seasoned. And the law, if the law, like, it's specifically in California, I'm a California, it's 18. So as long as she 18, like, it's cool. You're good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm saying, that's what the law states.
Well, true. But you're not looking for no 18-year-old. I'm just saying.
I'm not looking for
attracted to
18-year-old.
younger-looking women. That's
But
the thing,
it
too.
don't mean that 18-year-old women aren't looking for us, though.
This is true.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know what you mean.
I'm not particularly looking for 18-year-old women in my life,
No, I
but
believe
it doesn't mean that 18-year-old women aren't looking for us or looking for me in particular.
Got you covered.
Well, Boskoe, we appreciate you, man.
Man, it's always a pleasure, bro. You know it's always viral. For sure we gonna go up.
Man, I love that hat, man. Where can I get one of them hats at?
Like, bro, my boy got him. We got him. Like, just, like, don't even trip. I got you after this shit. Like, I got you.
Where can the
I'ma
public
let my boy-
go? Where can the public go to get it, though?
I'm gonna let my boy explain it. Like, I'm gonna let him do it. Like, that's his shit. Like, that's what he deal with.
THEEXPLAN. XIT_plan.
That's what it is.
That's what it
All
is.
right, Bosko. Appreciate you, man. We got a Busy Bee over here assisting with the interview, man. Appreciate you.
Man,
All right,
it's
love,
always a
homie.
pleasure, brother.
Love, homie.
Bruh.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.